Father? What's the meaning of this? How could you do this to me?
Well, good morning, Emmeline. I see you're in a great mood again.
After everything I've done for you, the family, the company, this is how you reward me?
Calm down and let me know what you're saying.
Oh, so you're gonna deny it?
Denying what? I still have no idea what you're talking about.
The rumors going around the company that you're stepping down in 3 months and you've already named Jonas your successor.
So that's what this drama is about?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
That's ridiculous. Jonas can't take care of himself, let alone a whole company. I mean, all he does is spend his money on partying and women, and I'm the one who actually does the work.
Yes, and that's why you're the chief operating officer. Look, I need you with your skill set in that role so that you can support your brother so that he too can succeed.
Well, what if I make you an offer? One you can't refuse.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Have a seat.
Father, I am certain this is an offer you're going to appreciate.
An offer I'm going to appreciate. You're getting married. Great, because we both know you're not getting any younger.
What? No, I'm talking about a business proposal, not a marriage.
Yeah. Okay, well, what's your business proposal?
Okay, so what if I could secure a partnership with the Anderson Corporation?
The Anderson Corporation? I've been trying to land that account for 10 years. It's impossible. It can't be done.
I have my ways, Father. I just need you to trust me.
If it was anybody else, I would say no. But you're my daughter, and I trust you. But just to let you know, I am going to be publicly announcing my retirement in 3 months. So you have 3 months to change my mind.
Thank you, but I was hoping just to have a little more time.
3 months and not a day more.
Fucking hell. I just don't get it. I have sent out 1,000,000 proposals at this point, and I still had no response.
Mail for Mr. Blaine Castro.
Yes, thank you. Yes, who is it? Yes, Cynthia, what do you want?
I've got mail from the Anderson Corporation. I think they finally responded.
What'd they say?
Oh, I don't know, it's sealed.
Don't just stand there. Read it to me. Oh my god. This is from Mr. X himself. He's asking me to come meet him at his private residence to discuss the terms of the contract.
Oh my god, it's great news. I'll cancel the rest of your appointments for the afternoon.
No, I don't think that'll be necessary.
Why not?
I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going? This is the big break you've been waiting for.
I know, but does something about this seem off to you?
Off? What do you mean off?
You sent out 1,000,000 proposals, and now suddenly we get a response from Mr. X himself?
I guess so, Miss Castro, but what do you have to lose? Honestly, you've been waiting for this. Might as well.
Hey, you, Gardner! I'm here to meet Mr. X. Am I in the right place? Do I know you from somewhere?
Yes, I imagine you do.
Unimportant. I'm here to meet Mr. X. Is this the place?
He's waiting for you. Just through that door and down the hall. Hello.
Look, I don't know what kind of a sick game you're playing, but you should go back outside and keep raking up leaves. I don't think your boss would be too happy with you wearing his clothes and sitting on his expensive couch.
You still don't remember me, do you?
Remember you. No way, you're Jeff?
In the flesh. You look like you've seen a ghost.
You haven't answered my question. What's going on here?
Well, you arranged a meeting with Mr. X, so here we are. I imagine this is all a little much for you to take in.
This doesn't make any sense. I just saw you outside pruning plants, and now you're giving me a glass of whiskey? Is this a prank? Are there cameras?
Cameras. I don't much care for intrusive technology, and I don't think it's a crime for a man to tend his own garden. I get a lot of satisfaction from doing it myself. It's therapeutic.
So, what you're trying to tell me is...
I'm Mr. X. I'm the one you came here to see. Now, shall we dispense with the charades and get down to business, or would you care to be hysterical for a few more minutes?
Bullshit. You're lying. Hey, just admit it and stop playing games.
You don't have to believe me. I'm not trying to convince you. The door's still open. You're welcome to leave. I've got to say, this looks really good. One of the best proposals I've read in a while, in fact. I guess all the media say about you is true. But the figures we're looking at here run to the billions of dollars. Are you sure you can manage such resources?
But I have a detailed project plan, and
I've looked at your plan, and I've had my team go through it as well. The simple truth is, your company does not have the resources to manage such a large project, on paper at least. Your father has consecutively been turned down over 30 times in the past 10 years for this reason alone. What makes you think we'd accept your company's offer this time? You've been rejected so many times before.
You had all that information, and you still invited me here. So that begs the question, what am I really doing here?
Oh, Emma. You're always as intelligent as you are beautiful.
Don't patronize me.
All right. I won't waste your time. I brought you here to make you an offer. One that could help you secure what you came for.
Help me secure what I came for. You mean the contract?
Did you come for something else?
No, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. So what's the offer?
Take it. Open.
What is this supposed to be?
You're a smart woman, Emma. I'm sure you can read what's on the paper.
This is a marriage contract between you and me. Contractual terms of the marriage outlined in detail. Contract set to expire in 3 months. What makes you think I would ever, in a million years, accept something as bizarre as this? You think I would willingly sell myself into servitude just for a contract?
Let's not play games, Emma. I feel they're a waste of time and I don't have much of it to spare. I'm guessing the same is true for you. I know the reason you're here, or dare I say the motive behind your actions.
What motives could that possibly be?
Oh, I don't know. The fact that your father is publicly resigning from his position as CEO in 3 months? Or that he's naming someone who is not you as his successor. So, you thought that securing a massive contract like the Anderson Corporation could change his mind and finally give you the recognition you feel you deserve. Let me know if I missed something.
How could you possibly know all this, down to such detail?
In this line of business, information is key. And I always have my way of getting the information I want.
But so you've been spying on me. Well, I should get a restraining order against you.
I wouldn't call it spying when your family's business is always on the news. It's just simple deduction, putting 2 and 2 together. And how exactly do you plan to get a restraining order against a man who doesn't exist?
What are you talking about? I know you. You're sitting right in front of me.
What do you really know about me, besides the fact that my name might be Jeff?
Might be.
The world knows me as Mr. X. You have a name and a face, but little else.
I drove here, remember? I know where you live.
I have a dozen homes across the state, none of which are in my name. But I think we're getting a little off topic here. You have a contract in front of you that can make all of your dreams come true. The question is, do you have the balls to take it? Of course, you could walk away, turn it down, and none of this will have happened. But remember, this is a one-time offer. So, decide.
Can I at least take some time to go through it carefully and then make a decision?
Smart woman. I'll give you 3 days to decide, after which the contract will be withdrawn. And nobody is to know about our little arrangement. Is that clear?
Yes. God damn it. This asshole must be out of his goddamn mind. He wants to turn me into a slave, and for what?
Are you hiding something from me, baby sister?
Hiding. I don't need to hide anything from you. You're always too intoxicated to see clearly anyway.
Oh, Emma, you never miss an opportunity to have a go at me, do you? It's bad enough I always have pops on my back.
On your back? You're clearly his favorite. I mean, he gives you everything on a gold platter, and you just take it for granted.
You think you have everything figured out, don't you? When in truth, you're just a scared little girl running around seeking validation from her daddy.
What are you doing here, Jonas? I know you didn't just come to say hi. I have a lot to get done today.
What, I can't just come check up on my little sister? You haven't even offered me a seat yet. Now, that's not very nice.
Sorry, I just have a lot going on. Have a seat.
Thank you. This is a nice office you have here. But, remind me to give you a raise when I finally take over.
Now, can you please tell me why you're here?
Get down to business, you mean? Well, I'd like you to tell Father that you're no longer interested in the position of CEO and that you would gladly let me take the lead as your big brother.
And why the hell would I want to do that?
Maybe because I asked nicely? With a cute little smile on my face? I could do sad face if you like.
This is ridiculous. I don't have time for this. I have work to do. I don't have time for your games.
Or maybe you don't have a shot at winning. And you might get yourself hurt.
Is that a threat, big brother?
A threat? I'm just trying to look out for you, kiddo. Politics can be a dirty game.
Well, thank you so much for your concern, Jonas. I really appreciate it. But I've made up my mind. I'm not chickening out.
You've always had a hard time listening to simple instructions, haven't you?
See, here's what bothers me. Why do you even want it, anyway? I mean, you barely have enough time for yourself, let alone running the day-to-day operations of a huge company like this. And even if I'm CEO, you'll still have plenty of money to fund your extravagant lifestyle. So why do you want it?
You know what? You're right. I don't have time to manage any of this. Which is why I want to make you second in command. You'll get to manage all the day-to-day operations and make the big decisions. You'll basically be the one in charge, and I'll just be the pretty face of the company. How does that sound?
You're out of your mind, Jonas. So, let me get this straight. You want me to do all the work around here, and you just get to take the credit?
Would that be too much to ask of my little sister?
I don't know what delusional world you're living in, but you need to wake up, because that's never going to happen, Jonas.
Let me ask you this. How do you envision this will end? You think I'd stand idly by while you take my fucking birthright?
Well, when last I checked, we both had the same last name. I don't remember when that right was conferred to you.
You think Father will entertain this sick fantasy of yours? Just like when we were kids, he wants to just see you get tired out before he comes to console you. I'm just trying to save you from all that stress.
Again, thank you for your concern, brother. It's deeply appreciated, but I'll have to pass on your offer.
Fine. If you won't heed the voice of reason, so be it. But don't come crying to me when things get ugly.
Dare I ask, is that a threat I detect, brother? It's not a very nice way to talk to your little sister, is it?
You know, you're lucky
Emma, you asked me to remind you of, sorry, I didn't realize.
All right, Cynthia, my brother here was just leaving.
This isn't over, little sister. I'll be back.
You had something for me?
Oh, yeah, your 3 o'clock appointment. You told me to remind you when our client is here. I tried to buzz you, but you didn't answer.
Sorry, Cynthia. I guess I was just a bit distracted. Can we reschedule that meeting for later in the week? I'm just not in the right frame of mind right now.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is it anything to do with you-know-who?
My brother's just being his usual self. He's usually pretty hard to understand. Guess you can't choose your family, can you?
Tell me about it. I also have an insufferable brother who doesn't look as good in those jeans.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Could I get you a coffee or a cold drink?
Oh, you're sweet. But no, it's all right, Cynthia. I think I just need to be alone with my thoughts.
Oh, yes. All right. Well, I will take care of the meeting and I will get out of your hair. If you need anything, let me know.
Thank you.
Father, we need to talk.
Clearly you've forgotten your manners and how to knock on a door.
Forgive me, Father. I just felt the matter was too urgent. Standing around knocking on doors felt like a waste of time.
Right, well, what is the matter, and why do you smell like a sewer rat?
I've just been working hard all day, Father.
Working hard inside a bar? Look, I don't have time for this. What do you want?
It's funny how nobody around here ever seems to have time when I'm around. It's like I'm some disease that you all want to keep at arm's length.
Jonas, you're a grown man. Stop carrying on like a child and tell me what it is that you want.
I'd like to know, why do you insist on giving Emma the false hope that she could actually take my birthright? Seems pretty cruel, even by your standards.
I'll have you know, she has every opportunity to succeed in running this company. If she lands the deal, I will honor my promise and hand over the reins.
No. You can't do that. You can't do that!
Oh, can't I? Just watch me.
You can't do this. It's not fair. You can't do this. Wade, you're just trying to teach me a lesson, aren't you? To show me the error of my ways. Well, lesson learned. You didn't have to go this far.
Jonas, come and sit down and we'll talk about this man to man. Castro Enterprises is a family business that has been passed down from generation to generation. It was my grandfather's, and he passed it down to my father. My father then passed it down to me, but I had to earn it. He didn't just give it over. I had to work my butt off to prove myself to him and earn his respect, just like your sister has done every single day. But what are you doing? All you are doing is spending our fortune, every nickel, penny, and dime. I mean, that was a $500,000 bill just on champagne alone. What are you spending that kind of money on booze for? Are you opening a winery? Jonas, I need you. I need you to start earning my respect and my trust, not squandering our fortune.
Father, are you okay?
I'm fine. Worry more about your own reputation rather than my health.
You know what, Father? You're right. I'll do just that. Thank you for setting me on the right path. As always, I won't disappoint you. I promise.
Who is it?
Miss Castro, I have your coffee with 2 sugars.
You're the best. And I told you, you don't need to be so formal with me.
Oh, yes, sorry. I keep forgetting.
Bring me that coffee.
No worries, Emma. Oh, I forgot to ask you, how did things go with Mr. X? He's obviously not a serial killer.
No, he was something worse. He's a psychopath.
I'm sorry to hear that. So does that mean you're not going to go ahead with the project?
Sorry, 1 second. Who could this be?
Mr. X sends a message. Time's up.
Who was it? Is everything okay?
Speak of the devil.
Oh.
How do you ever expect me to sign this? Do you really think I'm that desperate?
I have to be very careful. Even one excess drop could kill her. There. Done. Now, what were you saying, my dear?
First of all, I am not your dear. And second of all, do you really expect me to sign this? It's like selling myself into slavery. Are you listening to me? Is this a joke to you?
I can hear you. And yelling is not going to help me hear you any better. Yes, that contract in front of you is the equivalent of selling yourself into slavery. Because I will own you for the duration. But you're under no obligation to sign it. You could walk out of here right now and nobody would stop you. So, the fact of the matter remains, you have a decision to make. Fox, tick.
Fine, I'll do it.
Fantastic. I knew you had it in you.
But can I just make one request?
A request? I don't know if I'll like this, but go on.
Well, the contract stipulates that I have to publicly agree to be marrying a common gardener, not Mr. X.
Yes, I remember putting that in. What about it?
Well, just if you could give me some time to convince him. He's stubborn, but I think I can bring him round eventually.
This could be problematic. But I'll grant it. You have 14 days to convince your father. But no other requests will be granted.
Thank you.
Now, shall we proceed?
What do you get out of this anyway? Is it some kind of payback or revenge or just a sick thrill?
I guess you'll never know. Maybe one day I'll tell you.
It's done. Are you happy now?
Happy? This is a mutually beneficial arrangement. So don't act like you just did me a favor. Here, let me give you a hand with that.
I can do it myself. Thank you.
You're just about done. There.
I need to change my clothes. Can you at least turn around or close your eyes or something?
I could, but I think we need to start getting comfortable with each other sooner rather than later. We're a happily married couple now, remember? It says so right on the certificate. But I guess we don't have to get comfortable right now. I promise I won't stare.
Is this the part where you forced me to sleep with you to consummate our fake marriage?
I did not force you to do anything. But if I wished for you to fulfill your marital obligations, I would expect you to do so with a smile on your face. Do we have an understanding?
Someday we are gonna be together. If you don't have an appointment, please sit down and I'll be with you shortly.
I don't think I need an appointment. I pretty much own the company.
I am so sorry, Mr. Castro. I didn't see you walk in.
It's okay, sweetheart. Have you seen my sister around? I've been trying to get a hold of her.
No, but I can write down something for you and I can get it to her.
No, it's fine. I prefer to have my meetings face to face, if you know what I mean. Just let me know when she comes by, okay?
Yes, of course.
You're Emma's personal assistant, right? So you know a lot about the things that go on around here, right?
I mean, I do her schedules, I write her meetings, I get her coffee, I write her proposals while I draft them, and then I run around all day making sure. I am so sorry, Mr. Castro. I kind of start blabbing and then I can't stop and then it just...
It's okay, sweetheart. You know, I do have a thing for intelligent women. Why don't I take you on a date? I'll take that as a yes. I'll call you. And remember, my sister can't know about this.
Emma, where have you been? I haven't seen you in 2 days. Are you okay? You look terrible. No offense.
Yeah, sorry. I just had a lot going on, that's all.
Yeah, of course. Do you care to tell me?
Right, close the door.
Yeah, of course.
All right, what I'm about to say, it has to stay between you and me, okay? It needs to be confidential.
Yes, of course. You can trust me.
I know. Sometimes I feel like you're the only one I can trust. So the last 2 days I was away, I got married and kind of signed my life away.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I have so many questions.
I bet. Let's hear them.
Well, who did you get married to? Where did you get married? How?
All I can say is I've married a gardener, and I even have a marriage contract to prove it. I'm supposed to make an announcement in 2 weeks' time, but no one can know until I've had a chance to speak with my father first.
Yes, of course. Do you think he's going to approve? I don't think he is.
Tell me about it. So what else happened when I was away?
Not much. Really, just your brother came in?
Jonas was here.
Yeah.
He's always up to something. Did he say something to you?
No, he didn't say anything to me.
Well, out with it already. Did he do or say something while I was away?
No, he pretty much just told me to let you know that he dropped by. That was it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Did you want me to call him for you? I can let him know and maybe leave a note and he could...
No, it's fine. I'm seeing him tonight for a family dinner, so whatever he has to say to me, he can say it then.
Okay.
You look as ravishing as ever, little sister. Did you do something with your hair?
No, it's the same as when you saw it last time. But you look a little less drunk than usual. That's an improvement.
Darling sister, might you by any chance be implying in front of father that I'm an alcoholic? Now that wouldn't be very nice, would it?
Well, I'm certainly not implying you're a workaholic, that's for sure.
Enough! Can't we just have one meal in peace, please?
Sorry, Father.
Father, if I were to tell you I'm getting married to a man, how would you feel about that?
Well, that would be wonderful news. The best news I've heard in a long, long time. So, who is this mystery man?
Well, don't get too excited. It's just a hypothetical question.
You really had me going there for a second. I almost took you seriously. What dude would want to get married to boring old you?
What did you just say to me? Father, did you hear what he just called me?
Sure, go running to Daddy. Maybe he'll tuck you in and rock you to sleep too.
You're out of line, Jonas.
Then why don't you put me in line, Emma? Or do you need Daddy's help to do that too?
No, I don't need anybody's help.
Enough! Seriously, why must you always be at each other's throats? Emmeline, put the knife away. Jonas, you're excused from the table.
Of course you'd take her side. I don't know why I bother coming to these dinners anyway.
Sorry about that, Father.
That's all right. Now, you were going to tell me about your hypothetical husband.
Oh, yes, Father.
What does your hypothetical husband do?
He's,
It's okay, you can tell me. Is he an entrepreneur, a business owner?
no. Well, you see, he's, a gardener.
A what?
He's a gardener. Why are we laughing, Father?
Your joke. It was hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've heard in a long time.
Oh, well, you know me. I'm always trying to make you laugh.
Yes, and I just wish your mother would have been here to hear it as well. She would have just laughed her head off. So, what is it you really wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, just that I've opened talks with the Anderson Corporation, and they seem quite receptive. So I think it's only a matter of weeks before the deal is sealed.
Well, that is wonderful news. I'm very proud of you. You know, I actually thought this was an impossible undertaking, but you're doing it with exceptional ease. Clearly, the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
Thank you, Father. I learned from the best.
Well, I would like to know, how did you manage to pull this off?
Well, I was able to negotiate a mutually beneficial deal, showed them how to increase profits, and it was smooth sailing from there.
Very impressive. You are clearly going to make an outstanding CEO.
Thank you, Father.
Cynthia, darling, this is Jonas. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I was just calling to see if you were free tonight for that date we were talking about. I can pick you up after work. Perfect. Hey, I could really use your help in grabbing a file from my sister's office. Could you be a sweetheart and do that for me? Oh, perfect. You're the best. I'll see you soon. All right, bye.
Are you all right? You seem a lot quieter than usual tonight.
Why do you even care? I still don't understand the point of this marriage. I mean, you haven't even touched me, let alone looked at me since we've been sleeping in the same bed. We hardly ever talk. I mean, what is your deal? What is your deal?
Touching? I could have you anytime, anywhere I choose. I've just chosen not to exercise that right.
What, because you feel you own me?
Well, the contract says I do.
So why have you chosen not to?
Because I'm not that kind of person.
Well, what kind of person are you? I mean, it's like you don't even exist.
I do exist. You just don't know who I am. The only person I've ever wanted to genuinely see the real me. But you were too blinded by my poverty to see anything else.
Well, and you think subjugating me will change that?
I thought I was just doing this for revenge.
God, you're so annoying. Why can't anything with you just be simple and straightforward?
You might want to save that loud voice of yours. I think I finally decided to exercise my rights.
Don't stay away from me. Don't touch me or I will scream.
Scream? For who? The police? Miles away. And what would you tell them anyway? That your husband wanted to touch you?
I mean it. Don't come any closer.
Relax. I don't want to touch you. I just meant I want to hear what's bothering you. If you'll share it with me, of course.
But now I'm supposed to believe you care about me after all the games you've been playing?
I haven't given you any reason to distrust me. Why would I start now?
God, I've never been so confused in my life. Okay, fine. Look, I tried talking to my father about the idea of me marrying a gardener, and he just laughed like it was a joke. I can't even imagine what his reaction would be if it came out in the news. He'd probably disown me.
Well, I can't do anything about your father. But I can give you another 2 weeks to try to convince him. But the contract won't change.
Thank you, but why would you do that?
I have my reasons. Maybe someday soon, everything will make sense.
What is taking this bitch so long? Got other shit to do.
Gotcha.
Hey there, beautiful.
Hey,
Did you get it?
yeah, here.
You okay? What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, you're gonna help Emma, right?
Yeah, of course. You know how my sister is. Strong-headed, just like my father. She never would have agreed to fast her up front.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of space in the back.
Here, in public.
My sister will never know.
Yes, Mr. Rodrigo, everything's in place to finalize the procurement. Thank you so much for your continual support. I am. I'm gonna have to call you
Breaking
back.
news. Top executive marries a garden laborer. The business world is stunned by the rumors that the chief operating officer of Castro Enterprises, one of the largest pharmaceutical conglomerates, is tying the knot with an ordinary working-class man.
Miss
This
Castro, I have
comes
your
shortly
reports.
after it was announced that she was on the verge of sealing the company's largest contract in her company's history. Many question her judgment and the impact this union would have on her family name. And in other news,
I trusted you. This is how you repay me?
It wasn't me. I swear, you gotta believe me.
Don't lie to me. You're the only one I told. How did the media get wind of it?
Emma, I would never betray you. You gotta believe me.
If you didn't leak the information, then who did?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
You bastard! How could you? How could you do this to me?
Emma, you're home early? Is everything all right?
No, everything is not all right. How could you do this to me after you gave me your word? You betrayed me.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'll be with you in just a sec. I have to finish up here.
No one cares about your stupid plans, Jeff. Just tell me why you did it. Tell me!
You should not have done that. You really should not have done that.
Or what? What are you gonna do? Leak more stuff to the press? They say you already have a pretty good head start on that.
What are you talking about? None of this makes sense. Leak what to the press?
Oh, you don't know. Let me refresh your memory.
This is unexpected. But I assure you, I had nothing to do with this.
You fucking liar! It has your fingerprints all over it.
What would I have to gain from betraying your trust?
What would you have to gain? I don't know, Jeff. I don't know why you do anything you do. But you have completely ruined my life.
Emma,
Hello, Father? What am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? This is a complete disaster.
how about you just calm down, take a few deep breaths. It might not be as bad as you're making it out to be.
Might not be as bad. Are you fucking kidding me? What am I gonna say to my father?
Yeah, this looks grim, but I had nothing to do with this. How about instead of throwing accusations around, I just call the station and ask them who gave them the information?
Even if you could do that, they would never tell you.
Give me a sec.
Who the hell are you texting?
My accountants, so they can buy the news station and get me the information.
You're bluffing. And even if you could do that, that would take forever to arrange.
You'd be surprised how quickly you can get things done when you're Mr. X.
This is a waste of my time. I just have to face my father and talk to him once and for all. Thanks for nothing.
Done. Jonas Castro. I believe that's your brother, isn't it?
Well, if it isn't the latest bride-to-be, I gotta be honest, I didn't see it coming, but the media seems to love it.
You snake. How did you know?
To be fair, I was surprised as well. I thought you would have had better taste, but I guess you gotta lower your standards when you've been single for so long.
Well, thanks for your concern about my love life. Why don't you mind your own business and butt out?
Well, little sister, it became my business when you decided to embarrass the family name and drag us all through the mud.
That's rich. Coming from the guy whose depraved lifestyle gets him in the media every weekend.
What can I say? I'm the life of the party.
You sound confident, like you think you have me beat. But I'm the one who's about to close the biggest deal in the company's history.
You know our father better than anyone. He would never condone any of this. Plus, you're not the only one that can cut big deals for the company.
Oh, you think you can cut a deal? You don't even know your way around the office.
You'll soon find out I'm a man of many talents. Why don't you go see Father? He's been waiting for you. Good luck. You'll need it.
Father?
Tell me it isn't true. Tell me this is just another media stunt designed to ruin this family's reputation.
Father, I'm sorry. What the media is saying is true. I never meant for you to find out like this.
Em, of all the men in the world, you choose a mere commoner, a gardener? Have you no self-respect? Have you no respect for this family?
I know it doesn't make sense, but please, I need you to trust me.
Trust you? You're actively bringing shame to this family and you expect me to trust you?
Father, please.
Who is this man? What is he doing to manipulate you like this? Are you being blackmailed? Are you pregnant?
Once I seal the deal with the Anderson Corporation, I promise you it'll all make sense.
I'm afraid that will no longer be necessary.
What? What do you mean?
While you were busy gardening, your brother came to me with a proposal that I could not refuse.
A proposal?
Open it.
This is my client.
Not anymore.
But, Father, that's not fair. This is my client.
Not anymore. It doesn't matter how Jonas got the account, it is his now. Emmeline, you no longer need to worry about the Anderson Corporation account.
Oh, please, don't stop me now when I'm so close to the end.
My decision is made. Jonas will now be the successor of Castro Enterprises.
Oh, Father, please, I'm begging you, don't do this to me, please.
All right. I will give you one more chance. On one condition.
Of course, anything.
I want to meet this gardener of yours. I want to know who it is that has stolen my daughter's heart.
You can't do this, Father. You simply just can't. She would disgrace the family name and you would condone it?
Jonas, how dare you speak to me like that? Have you lost your mind?
No, Father. I've lost my patience. I am your son. I am your heir. It is my birthright to be your successor.
Jonas, how dare you speak to me like this? I will decide who will and who will not run this company.
Father, are you okay? Father, no! Father!
Oh, Em, that sad look off your face. It's going to take a lot more than this to bring me down.
Father, that's not funny. You shouldn't be speaking. You should be resting.
What, you're going to start treating me like a vegetable now? The doctor said all I need to do is take those tablets and I'll be as right as rain. Oh, darling, you're looking more and more like your mother. She would have been so proud of you and the woman you've become, just as I am. Where's your brother?
Right here, old man. Glad to see you're still kicking. For a moment there, I thought
Don't you fucking dare. You did this to him.
So it's my fault he's lying in bed like this. I'm the one that put him in this state.
Please, stop this bickering. I really can't cope with it anymore.
Sorry, Father.
Look, since I am temporarily unable to fulfill my role as the head of Castro Enterprises, I will need to appoint a temporary CEO. And Jonas, despite everything you have done, you have proven yourself a worthy candidate. So I will appoint you as CEO temporarily.
What? No.
This is not a permanent position. I will not make my final decision until I've met your man and seen the contract. Jonas, what are you doing here?
Hello, Father. Are you feeling well rested? Do you feel any better?
No, not really. About the same. But why the sudden interest in my well-being? That's a little out of character for you.
That's hurtful, Father. Your health is of top priority to me. I noticed your pills were running low, so I decided to refill them for you. Would you like to have a look?
No, just give them to me, please. Thank you.
Well, I should be getting out of your hair. Get well soon, Pops.
Well, hey, watch where you're going.
Sorry, sister. I didn't see you there. I must have been absent-minded.
You're being too nice. What are you up to?
What do you mean, what am I up to? I just apologized for almost pushing you over.
What are you doing in Father's room?
Now I can't check up on my own father? What do people take me for around here?
Jonas, what are you doing here and why are you in my seat?
Ooh, didn't you hear? I'm in charge now, so technically this is my seat.
Do you actually need something or did you just come here to gloat?
Emma, you always like to get straight down to business, don't you? Well, let's get to it. You are obligated to report all findings and dealings to the company head. Yet, after looking through all your files, I can't seem to find anything on the Anderson Corporation. Why is that?
Why do you want the details of the deal? Well, so you can steal my client again like you did last time?
Come on, Emma. Don't be petty. I finalized a contract that was sitting on your desk for weeks. It's all in the company's best interest.
Company's best interests or your best interest, Jonas?
Well, I am currently the chief executive officer, so my interest is the company's best interest.
Of course, you never did tell me how you got the details of the contract in the first place. I never pegged you as someone who was scurrying around like a rat.
I don't scurry. I have people for that. It's the mark of a true leader. You know, you could really learn a thing or two from me, Emma.
I knew it. I knew you had someone on the inside. Wait. That means that someone's... That fucking bitch!
Emma, good.
It's Miss Castro to you. Going somewhere?
Yes, I have something to tell you that...
Meaning to tell me what, exactly? That you're a liar? A backstabber? That you've been conniving with my brother behind my back? What exactly were you meaning to tell me?
Emma, I know it looks bad, but I never lied about any...
Don't lie to me. Have some dignity. I trusted you and you betrayed me.
I hardly think this is appropriate workplace behavior, little sister. I could have you sanctioned for assaulting my personal assistant.
Your personal assistant. So that's what this is. You sold me out.
Cynthia, darling, wait for me in my office. I'll be with you shortly.
Emma, it wasn't meant to be like this. I'm sorry.
As CEO, I'm responsible for the well-being of all my employees. I'm sure you understand.
Interim CEO. Let's see how long you can hold on to that position once father recovers, sweet brother.
Oh, Emma, I plan to hold on to this position for a very, very long time.
Hey, I really wanted to apologize for the way I treated you and that I doubted you. And I shouldn't have broken your plan. That was a stupid thing to do.
I never thought I'd see the day that Emmeline Castro would apologize.
Well, don't get used to it. It's not going to happen again. Actually, scratch that. I think it will happen more often. I know I haven't been the best fake wife to you, but you've been good to me. And you've been kind and patient, and you didn't try and force yourself on me when you could have.
Emma, you don't have to.
Oh, please, just let me finish, okay? This is really hard for me to say. But I also want to apologize for how I've treated you in the past. I've been self-centered and egocentric, and I'm sorry.
It's okay, Emma. And just so you know, this isn't about revenge.
What is it about? I mean, what do you stand to gain from this contract?
I can't tell you. Not yet.
I figured. Oh, can you at least show me what you're painting? I never knew you were an artist.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
I bet. So, can I see it?
Want to come see?
But why? It's beautiful, but why would you paint a picture of me?
Well, I don't recall it being a crime to paint a picture of a beautiful and fascinating woman.
Well, maybe I can see it when it's finished.
Maybe. We'll see. Emma, I know you didn't come all this way to apologize. And I know that look on your face. What's going on?
So now you can read my emotions and know when something's wrong?
Well, I think I've always been able to do that with you. You pout your lips every time you're worried. I also know that your father's fallen ill. And that your brother's taking control of the company.
Well, how do you know that? That hasn't even gone public yet.
I have my ways. And I always keep a close eye on my assets. The question is, what are you going to do?
At this stage, I don't know. My father said the only way he'd even entertain the idea of me getting married to a gardener is if he met the man first, but I know the contract I signed says that I can't do that, so I guess you could say I'm out of options.
That is a precarious situation. And it would void the contract. But I'll do it.
What? What did you just say?
I said I'll do it. I'll go with you to see your father.
But why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense.
All I can say is that in this respect, our goals are aligned.
Oh, goals align? What goals are you talking about, Jeff? What goals?
Don't worry about that now. Everything will make sense soon. We can go right now if you'd like. I'll grab my coat.
Cynthia, darling, why the long face? We should be celebrating my victory, not sulking.
I should have never helped you. Your sister hates me because she thinks I betrayed her. And rightfully so. I didn't realize you were going to use that information against her, and if I did, I wouldn't have helped you. All you care about is yourself.
I think you've been well compensated for your efforts. A salary bump, a triple promotion. I'd expect you to be more grateful.
I'm sorry, I'm grateful, but what's going to happen when your dad wakes up? Is it going to be the same?
Who says my father's going to recover?
What do you mean by that?
Everyone keeps going on and on about how my father's going to recover and all the things that will happen, but my father has a very serious illness and he might not recover, and that's just a fact.
How could you say that about your own father?
I don't think I've said anything out of place. My father is very sick and he might be in bed for a very long time.
And I'm sure that would definitely suit your agenda, wouldn't it?
Are you accusing me of something?
No, Jonah, I'm not accusing you of anything. I just think I chose the wrong side.
And what side is that?
Look, you're not the man that I thought you were. I heard stories, but I didn't think they were true, but clearly they are.
And what stories are those? Tell me the tales of Jonas Castro.
Jonas Castro? Well, Jonas Castro loves himself. He's an alcoholic. He's a womanizer. He's just pure evil. That's who Jonas Castro is. Look, I can't do this. I'm leaving.
Where the fuck do you think you're going? Seems you've forgotten your place. Maybe it's time I reminded you.
Please, let go. Jonas.
You really think you can say whatever the fuck you want and get away with it?
Look,
I think you're drunk, and I think you just need to get off me, please.
Let me remind you, you were just a pawn in all of this. Before I came into your life, you were nothing.
Please, I'm sorry. Just, I'll forget about it, and we can go.
No.
Please.
I think I need to teach you a lesson. You'll never forget.
You seem pretty confident. I guess you've done a lot of stuff like this before.
Not really. Any advice on approaching your father?
Well, he already doesn't like you. So I guess just be yourself.
Let's get this over with.
Father, I'm here. I'm not alone. I'm with my fiancé.
That's you.
Wait, you two know each other?
Your father and I have met. It was a long time ago. I'm surprised he remembers.
I never forget a face, especially one as unique as yours.
Wait, hang on. This doesn't make any sense. Someone needs to give me some answers.
This man came to me a few years ago, asking for a private meeting to discuss a very important proposal. Enter. You're the man I spoke with on the phone?
Yes, sir.
It's not every day I have a meeting with a total stranger, but you said you had an interesting business proposal, so what is it?
Of course, sir. I understand perfectly. But I said I had an interesting proposal for you. It may not be exactly considered a business proposal.
Young man, I don't have time for your silly little word games, so you have 5 minutes to tell me what the proposal is, or I will have you thrown out.
Right down to business. I would like to ask for your daughter Emma's hand in marriage.
I'm sorry, I think my hearing must be playing tricks on me. Could you repeat that for me, please?
I said I would like your daughter's hand in marriage.
So it seems like my hearing is fine.
No, sir, I believe your hearing is still top-notch.
So, what makes you think I would go for such a ludicrous idea?
Well, I didn't think you'd have a problem with it since I am the heir to my family's billion-dollar fortune.
Is that supposed to impress me? Anyone can claim to be anything these days.
That's my family's name, our net worth. We operate several business enterprises as well as doing philanthropic work.
So?
A union between your daughter and I would strengthen both our families, galvanizing our position in high society, making us a formidable force. I didn't think you'd have a problem with it.
Well, I see you've done your research. But even if I were to give this union my blessing, I could never convince my Emmeline to marry someone that she didn't choose herself.
Well, I believe that's where I come in.
How so? So, how exactly do you plan on wooing my daughter?
Well, in all honesty, sir, it's not a very good plan, but it's one that sets my heart at ease.
What exactly are you talking about?
I've not had much luck with women in this regard. They always seem to be after me for access to my money. I'm just so sick of it. So I intend to disguise myself as a nobody.
Are you suggesting that my daughter is after you for your money, like some pathetic little gold digger?
No, sir. I just want Emma to get to know me for me, that's all.
This is a ridiculous plan. It'll never work.
I know, but I'm still willing to try. And if it goes south, no harm done.
So what exactly do you want from me?
Well, I was hoping you could put in a good word for me, but Emma can't know that you know who I am. Maybe you could say that I'm the son of an old friend.
This is a ridiculous plan. I think you just need to leave.
It's no secret that you yearn for your daughter to get married to someone worthy from high society. Please just consider the plan.
How dare you presume to know me and what it is that I want? Get out!
Thank you for your time. If you reconsider, please give me a call.
How arrogant. Reminds me of my younger self.
Wait, so hang on. What you're trying to tell me is...
I've never been poor a day in my life. I just wanted you to see the real me. That's what I was trying to tell you that day in the restaurant, but you wouldn't hear me out.
So you just created a fake marriage, a contract marriage, and why not move on to someone else?
Contract marriage?
But what if I hadn't signed it? What was going to be your next scheme?
I told you. You're the only person that I ever wanted to see me for who I was. And it wasn't a sham contract. I would have kept my end of the bargain at the end of the 3 months.
What if I hadn't signed it? What would have your next scheme been?
There was no next scheme because I knew you would sign it.
How did you know that?
Because I know you. Emma, you're willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want. Just like I am.
You seem to know a lot about me.
I really don't know what's going on here. But Em, if you're willing to accept his marriage proposal, you can have the company.
No, Father. There's no marriage proposal. Just a web of lies and deceit in this sick man's games.
There is now. Emma, you're the only one I've ever wanted. The only one I love. I'm sorry I had to pretend to be someone I wasn't. But if you are willing to make an honest man out of me, I promise, no more games or half-truths. Emma, will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Jeff, you're a very curious human being, but you have been very kind and caring to me over the last few months, and even though I've been a total bitch, I hate to admit it, but I have grown fond of you.
So is that a yes?
Well, we've already been married for 2 months. Might as well give it a real shot.
Yes!
Oh, looks like I missed the family reunion. Guess my invitation got lost in the mail.
No, Jonas, you're just in the nick of time. Your sister is getting married.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
I'm not finished. It is also my final decision that she takes over as CEO of Castro Enterprises and that you step down effective immediately.
Like hell I will. I'm your son!
No son of mine would swap out my medication for a placebo so that I would die faster. Yeah, I knew about that. I might be sick, but I am not senile.
I didn't want it to come to this. But it looks like I have no other choice.
Jonas! What the hell are you doing? That's our father! What are you doing?
I'm doing what I should have done a long time ago, little sister.
Please, that's our father. Just think about what you're doing. Put it down.
Step out of the way, Emma. I'm not going to tell you again.
No, please, think about what you're doing. This is our father. Put it down.
What the fuck do you think you're doing, Emma? Get out of the way.
No.
It's okay, Em. I'll handle this.
No, please let me talk to him.
Talk to who? This piece of shit? This disgraceful excuse for a man that I'm ashamed to call my son? Your mother was right about you.
If you refuse to get out of the way, Emma, then you can go to the grave with him.
No.
Oh.
It's too late, Em. It's too late. Em, don't worry. It's fine. Know that I am so proud of you. And your mother would have been so proud of you too. I'll send her your love.